You're listening to the Saturday Night Gaming Podcast, Starfall, run by our head GM, Scott Hibbard. Hope you enjoy.
All right, top of the round. We have Duncan and also Tornik.
No, I'm the line leader.
You wish. I wish, honestly. But
It would make things easy.
it would.
So we have Fern performing a ritual,
Yes.
nearly complete.
Yeah.
We have Kenrick and Iona attempting to stop him. And then also, Lord Eric has joined in now to try to stop him. Duncan, you have been
trying to
spot
lady
the
from
archer
shooting you.
that keeps shooting you and others. And of course, Tornik, you were been trying to aid Fern, and also you were forcibly stopped from attacking for a turn.
Yes.
Thanks to Iona's trust room.
Yes.
We don't have to call it
But-
that. I just call it that. It's called the blessing of the gods. You were blessed by the gods.
Which isn't
I was
affecting
blessed
you right
by
now.
two different
but
gods.
Previously.
Man, you're getting blessed by a lot of gods.
You've got
I
two.
still have an emblem on my forehead.
You're a walking blessing.
Yeah, it's blazed on you.
Still blazed on you, actually.
Yeah.
But thanks to your amazing ability.
My amazing conversion sounds. That emblem on my forehead is just making a slight rumble sound.
Wah, 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 wah. So, Duncan and Tornik.
So
Yes.
I can't do
Dun
stealth.
Tornik.
Thornkin.
I
Torkin.
think...
Dunnick.
Actually, if you want to roll, you were trying to find her. in
Yeah,
the
I'm
woods.
still trying to spot the lady shooting arrows at me.
Sounds good.
Tell her to stop. She's being rude.
I thought it was at 18. I was about to get
How
excited. It's at
rude
13.
as an arrow flies into your chest.
Well, that wasn't nice.
It was a 13 to spot her.
Yeah, nope, not high enough.
Tell her to stop moving. That'll help, right?
It's like as soon as you discover her position, it changes.
Ha! She was there 5 turns ago. Crap.
He blinks and she's gone. Ah!
Darn these islands.
I know how to fix this.
And just a reminder too, in the middle of the clearing is where y'all are, except for Iona, who's still in the forest.
Yep.
And from where she is, it's short distance from the center of the clearing. So just a reminder
But
on that
for
distance.
everybody else, it's immediate.
Correct.
Yeah, I think that Eric actually just stabbed
Mm-hmm.
Lightning Pants.
You did successfully, and you also successfully damaged him, so you both gave a hindrance.
And then you're like I just went past you to hit him.
Yeah. Which I think what I was about to do was come in. This was the turn that I was actually able to fight again.
This turn is yes.
Yeah. I was going to come in with my cudgel against you for hitting my little lightning buddy.
I'm not that
And
small.
also branding
Okay,
you.
to be fair, I am to you.
You're very tiny to us.
And branding me.
He's a bugbear.
Yeah, that's.
And when he's
I
in
corrected
his larger
myself.
form,
That's
yes.
that's why I said, well, never mind. To you, I am.
Yeah, you're tiny.
I'm small.
Smooth.
I'm the big small.
And also as a reminder about that, you're still at that negative
Negative
from
2.
the first form, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Debuff 2, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
which is -2 on the roll, not -2 steps.
We
just
had
to
only
clarify.
fought for
Like on damage and stuff.
4 rounds.
Is that what you're talking about?
last session?
No, it's like for when you actually
was it
roll,
5?
you take your result and -2.
Right.
Instead of stepping it down twice, you know, like difficulties when you step them
Oh,
down.
yeah, no, I got you. Yeah.
It's just -2, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not a double hindrance, it's just minus.
It's
Oh, I thought it
just
was.
2
I thought it
points.
was literally just a single step hindrance.
No, it's not.
Okay.
We're only,
It's one of those weird rules in there.
we're only
Interesting.
4 rounds into this combat.
Yeah. I think you just completed the 4th round.
Okay.
Yes.
So my thunder
Yeah.
on my
you just
weapon
completed
is still
the 4th
active.
round. Do you
Well,
have
it's
your
definitely not been 10 rounds.
die going? No, it's not 10.
It has not.
Had it last time. I don't think this combat's going to last another 6 rounds.
I hope not.
If it does, I'll see y'all next week.
Well, it may not last for you for another 6 rounds.
Yeah. Ah, yes. Cudgel against you, Kenrick.
Just occurred to me, if Eric dies in the armor, does Genie still control the armor, but there's a corpse in it now?
You know, that's a good question. If Lord Eric dies inside the armor, will we ever know?
Is he already dead?
That would be a 17 with my -2.
Mm-hmm.
So my 10,
Does Jack.
Yeah.
I am trained in the cudgel.
So that gives you a +3,
So +3 is 13,
which is still not 17.
which is still not enough.
Yeah.
So the sound coming from my forehead is bothering me.
Something about this burning sensation in your, forehead
Yeah.
is distracting you from actually striking him.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily for you, I have a hindrance. Otherwise, I would have had like some sort of a instant retaliation effect. Because it was a 19.
It's possible. I think that's my turn.
I mean, that's a minor effect
Lady in the
regardless.
Woods.
Well, no, I got the minus.
Well, yeah, but that's still the die roll. But it's a minor effect. It's not a major.
So should be the Lady in the Woods because he went, I went. Now it's her turn.
That's a lady.
I think we run
what
minors
was the
as like a
He's saying it's my turn.
bonus rather than
I
being
lost
instantly
my
activated.
turn.
Does that give me a bonus?
Missing.
Mm-hmm.
He lost his turn by missing.
I didn't
It
know.
was down to the Lady in the Woods next.
Correct, yes. But he got a minor effect. That's what it was.
Does that
Yeah,
give me
okay.
a minor effect?
It does.
Since it's a roll?
Yeah.
These are minor effects, though. In 19s and 20s give you a minor or major.
Yeah, even with the -2, it's still minor because
Oh.
you got the 19 on the die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's a minor on a defensive roll. So, I mean,
Can I just use that as a bonus for myself?
you could, it would have to be somewhere applied towards
Him.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what do you have an idea for?
I mean, I could throw the option of
I
like,
have
counterattack towards
Distract.
the
For one round, all the foe's tasks are hindered.
Yeah.
That's a minor effect. You could hinder all of his tasks for one round.
So maybe he's just so baffled by the fact that his thunder cudgel didn't work, the gods didn't bless him, that he's like confused.
Yeah, and also the fact that you have the
It's
burning
burning on his
sensation
head.
in his forehead is distracting him.
Which
Yeah.
is pretty much what we were saying was happening. Just now.
So
actually
just give him a
mechanically.
hindrance on
Yeah. Basically, so
dodging me or attacking?
In general.
all tasks.
All tasks.
For one round until it goes back until the end of his next
Of
turn.
my next turn, yeah.
He has everything's hindered. Defensive, offense, anything he does.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
So basically he tries to thunder down and I say,
And
You see that? The gods fail you, but my god still burns his sigil in your forehead.
my god is defending me from that sigil.
No, the sigil's there. He's just defending you against the excess burning.
Yeah.
Out of character.
And in character.
In character, that's really burned on your forehead forever.
In character, we're all gonna die.
so then it would be Arrow Girl.
And actually, I need Duncan, Tornik,
Yep.
and also Lord Eric. Just you three. Make defensive rolls.
It's nice to be needed.
Speed defense rolls.
Wait a second, what's happening?
So, with a step down.
Because you're hindered, yeah.
I don't care.
Oh yeah. Well, the target number.
Stepped up.
The
Yeah.
target number is.
I still have all of this.
15, but yours is 18 because you're hindered.
All right,
So
I
my
have made a
7
20.
doesn't make it.
It's a D20, right? We're doing.
What about an
D20.
8? Does an 8 make it?
That's closer, but also no.
We're doing D20.
It's closer by 4, technically.
Yes, D20s.
You
Okay,
had
I
3 less
have a
to
20.
get, and it went one higher.
So it's closer by 4.
Yes, this is 20.
20.
Did you roll a 20? Or did
It's
you
either a
get
20 or a 0.
Oh, well, that's
Huh?
that's a 2-0 on a 20 die, sir.
So that's not a 20. That's a 2.
It's
Yes.
a 20.
It's a 2.0.
It's a 20.
Okay.
Did you not see the little dot in between that makes it 2.0?
Someone sees her.
So that would give him a major effect, right?
It gives him a major effect. This is a defensive roll, by the way.
Can I save that
What's the
effect
damage?
and put it in my pockets?
No.
But maybe you could convince her that you're not trying.
Oh, you're talking about the bear? Am I?
No, the
No,
arrows.
there's arrows.
There's a lady in the forest shooting arrows at
Well,
everybody.
none of these make any sense whatsoever
I
for
can throw out
the
a-
scenario.
Well,
but this is something I can
Everybody
do.
that she
Here's a
thinks is-
question, because I have an ability that I thought I knew how it worked, but I don't know, so I need advice. So, like,
Sure.
if I'm being attacked, which I assume if someone's shooting arrows at me,
Yeah.
I am being attacked.
Mhm.
I have an ability to, like, analyze the attack and then compensate and get a bonus win, dealing with that. So, like, can I say, like, I dodge the arrow if there's an arrow being attacked and I hit 20, and in doing so, I can see from where the arrow is being shot from.
That's actually what I was going to suggest as well, is like pinpoint exactly where she just fired from. Maybe finally actually.
And also, can it be like a James Bond dodge where I just tilt my head and the arrow goes by?
If that's how you want the flare to go for it, sure.
Yeah, it's a flare.
Oh, but I mean, you can do that. That's an option. You can pinpoint where she is.
It's also a lot not.
You
Lord
also
Eric
have the
doing.
ability to prevent him from taking damage. He's
Oh, yeah.
closest to you, so either or.
I can prevent him from taking damage.
Or-
The guy I just stabbed
Yeah.
with a sword.
No,
No,
he wasn't pointing at me.
Duncan. You
Oh,
can
Duncan.
either
Okay.
prevent Duncan from taking damage, or you can know where she is.
Oh,
It's
so
one or
like
the other.
basically, like I dodge like this, and then it plunges into the heart of my friend. It's like, oh,
More like it grazes his shoulder.
okay. So I could say I know that it's just gonna graze his
It
shoulder,
nicks
but
him in the ear. a
it
little
would
Yeah,
have hit
he's
me.
not hurting that bad.
It would have hit me in the back of the head. So
Yes.
okay,
Yes, you're quite weak.
yeah, I am quite weak.
No, I mean, you're really not doing good.
am I not? When did
Yeah,
that
you
happen?
have one health left.
You've been hit with arrows.
Well,
I
you have
don't-
one might left.
Remember any of that
So
happening?
these little tokens up here that you can't see show you how much you
This is the first time I feel like I've been hit.
No,
It's
This-
very much not.
Has
this
stuff
you
been
did
happening
not get
during
hit
the
this
week
time.
that I was not privy to.
But if you get hit, you're going to be impaired. And last week, everybody was hit a lot.
like this is
remember
leftover health from mine.
Like, this is my leftover health, and I usually have the most out of everybody.
You only have one might left.
oh, well
But
then,
then it-
like
then
I mean,
it
I'm going to
comes-
dodge the
Then
thing.
it comes
Yeah,
out
you're
of
fine.
I mean, you're dodging it regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you do get hit, you are impaired.
I think it might be a good idea to say she's over there.
Well, you have a choice. You can either push your friend out of the way, or you can spot where she's at.
Huh?
He has a bunch of might left. If you're worried.
Instead of dodging it, can I just capture it? And that way it won't even hit him. That's my player.
That's
Yeah.
so. Listen,
Yeah.
you can stop the arrow from hitting him, or you can know where she is, but you can't do both.
We need to know where she is.
That doesn't matter. It's just you have to make a
I
decision.
mean, I hear a voice in my head. Someone's telling me I need to know.
You just have to positively decide: do I capture the arrow and prevent Duncan from getting pain, or do I know where she is and direct everybody in that function?
Capturing the arrow is pretty epic.
Can I capture the arrow and then carelessly toss it aside and then have it graze him?
It's
And then know both?
It's okay, John.
you can't do
Life
both.
is pain.
No, capturing the arrow is pretty epic.
But again,
So Dan,
Okay, I'll just
You
let
took damage, right?
I'll just dodge it and it hits him and then I know where she
5
is.
before armor.
okay.
Okay.
So he's picking.
He's made a decision.
He's picking to know where she is.
Okay. You spot her.
Oh, she's right there. Right there.
She's been there the whole time.
The whole time.
I'm not her.
She's behind you.
Well, yeah.
You've been distracted by the lightning.
She's on our side, right?
She's over
on
here
our side.
in the trees.
I think she's on her side.
She's actually long range out. So
now that I know where she is, I feel like it would be harder for me to hit.
harder for you to hit.
Harder for me to be hit by her.
Oh no.
But how does this even thing work? Let me see this.
Now that you can see her, now you can analyze
Just
her.
because you can see your attacker doesn't mean it's harder for you to be hit.
Does that make sense? Now you can
Well,
do
no,
the
I
analysis.
have the
She just doesn't get
This
stealth
isn't even the
bonus
right sheet.
to
Where the hell's my
attack. The sneak
John,
attack
your
bonus.
power to analyze her, now that you know her,
yeah.
where she is, now you
analyze
can
her.
use it to watch her methodology.
Is that an ability you have?
Yes.
It is,
Okay.
yeah.
Is it called analyze?
It is called, I believe it's called Discover? No, that's not it. Yeah, I think it is Discover.
Give me a sec, I'll find it for you.
Is it over here, John? Is it in this
It's
list?
in the left side. It's in my
That's just a skill.
my skills, but that's what the skill set it could do.
I was going to look up the ability so we can all kind of clarify what exactly it does and how it works.
Skill?
If it's a skill and it's discover, that's what you're going off of.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so so you're not talking about an ability that you can analyze.
That's what, from my understanding, like if I was
No,
engaged
he's asking
with someone,
strictly, is it under the special ability
No,
category
it's-
or under
it's
the skill
here.
it's in the
It's
category?
skills,
discover.
yeah.
But he said he was reading what discover meant, and
It's under the skill category.
Okay, so you don't actually have an ability. It's listed on your character sheet.
It's not a
underneath
special
abilities.
ability, it's a skill.
Right, so it's just a skill. Okay, so yeah, so basically how that works is you can spend an action to perform a task to analyze the target.
Okay, can I do that right now?
Question. Do you have an ability on your sheet called Understanding?
An ability? Yes, is that it? Maybe it is an ability.
Understanding is an ability, 1 intellect point. You observe or study a creature or object. Your next
it.
interaction with that creature or object gains 1 asset.
Yeah.
That's what you were thinking.
That's
now.
what I'm thinking.
So you need a, well, maybe not.
I don't know
It's a
what
secret
this
tier
skill
1
is.
ability.
Right, which still, let's see, you observe or study. It's an action, yeah. So it still requires an action to do.
But now that you know where she is, you can spend your action.
Yeah, I'm
To do
spending it.
that.
The next action I get, it's all hers.
Well, that was defense, so you do have an action.
All right, I'm going to observe her.
Is it around to our turn?
Okay, so that completed her turn.
Cool.
And so now
That was a D&D turn.
it is everyone else's turn.
So, I would like to offer a player intrusion to push past all these hindrances and just roll without those hindrances to see if I can finish out this ritual.
Spend an XP to remove hindrances.
Yes.
Okay, but still make the roll.
Yeah.
Okay, can do that. However, you two get a choice. Since you two are the ones who put the hindrances on them, you can also spend an XP to keep the hindrance on.
Put a hindrance on someone?
I don't have an XP.
I-
If he has an XP,
Well,
he
when
can
you
do it.
attacked him, you put a hindrance on him.
I'm sorry, whoever I did that to.
Where
Well, no,
you
meant to
stabbed
do
him.
that.
You stabbed him on purpose.
Yeah, you did that on purpose.
You stabbed him with intent.
Have hindered him. Can
Which
I like
are-
break off the sword inside him?
What?
What he's
Barely
saying?
scratched my skin
No,
and
dude.
wants to.
At least he's
No,
not
he
going
stabbed
to
you.
teleport inside you. Like,
So
this
what
is
he's saying
my
is,
own,
Literally
okay?
did
if
like
you
one
spend an
damage.
XP, you can prevent him from removing his hindrances and summoning the evil Queen lady.
So it's like I broke off the sword.
If that's the way you want to narratively do it,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
But
mean,
you still have
yeah.
to spend an XP to do it.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll spend it.
Spend it.
I broke off the sword. I broke the
So
hilt of
one hindrance goes
it's
back
just
on.
a blade embedded
Alright.
in him, so it makes it harder to pull out.
So that
Yeah.
means target number is 15.
Except it's 9 because I'm also going to use 2 levels of effort and I have 3 edge. Oh, it's right here.
Yes, that's
15
all.
down to 12
Yeah.
down to 9.
And I don't think there's anything else I can do to make this better chances.
I don't think there is.
No, because nobody else used an action or anything to assist. Oh, okay.
That's a 14 on the die.
Which is higher than 9.
14 is
Beats
what was needed 'cause
9.
it's higher than 9, which would never have beaten 15 if you didn't.
No, I
spend
wouldn't
the-
have, which is part of why I just threw effort in.
You're like,
I really wanted to finish this out.
So he
and that
expels
gets-
the blade from his body.
No, it's still
Right,
in
right.
there. He just uses some extra chutzpah
Oh, okay.
to say summoning.
I was
word.
imagining him squeezing it
Basically-
out and it coming out of him.
He was squeezing
Yeah.
So
for more juice.
essentially, for the player, he pushed through the pain that was distracting him from completing the task.
I see the end
some
in
of it.
sight, and
Not all of
I
it,
pushed
because
through.
somebody decided to twist their blade even more.
Ow.
No,
broke
I
it.
broke
He
off
broke
the
it off.
handle.
The hilarious thing to me is like that literally only did 1 damage to me.
It's a cheap
But
blade.
now it's
point,
inside
That's
your
why I
gut.
was able to break off the handle.
The blade regenerates.
So he just went, shoved it in more.
It's a tiny dirk. It's a dirk.
It is. That's why it only did 1
You're a
damage.
dirk.
it broke off.
You're a dirt diggler.
Oh gosh.
And now it's just kind of irritating.
All right.
It's very irritating. I'd like to pull that out, please.
All right. So, anyways, that's happening at the same time everybody else's actions are happening. By the way.
Right.
So,
So
what does Iona, Kenrick, and Lord Eric do?
am going to use repeater.
Mm-hmm.
It is a cipher. So that means that if I shoot something, an arrow or a weapon attack, it is immediately followed up again with that same attack. So, like,
Yep.
if I shoot an arrow and it hits, it's going to do 2 arrows with
Does it-
2 damage.
Does it mean you roll twice, or is it just automatically?
It doesn't read that way. You can decide if it reads that way to you.
I mean, I'll see what he says.
It's under
I'm
page
just reading right now.
396.
It's for the next minute.
Ooh.
So it lasts for 10 rounds, and your weapon fires 1 additional time with ammo fabricated by the cipher. You can aim free shot at the same target or a different one.
And it says free,
yeah.
so it just means, to me, that means that
To me,
it
that
It means it's
repeats.
not using your ammo.
To me, that sounds like 2 attacks.
It's 2 attacks, yeah. Well, it's 2 attacks as 1 action. So you spend 1 action, you make 2 attack rolls. It
Right.
can either be on the same target or 2 different targets.
Yeah, the fact that it's 2
Yeah.
different targets is what
So
makes me
yeah, you can basically make 2
different attack
attacks
rolls
each round for the next 10 rounds.
Okay.
So it takes an action to activate, doesn't it? Or
Oh yeah, it does take an. Yeah, the cipher takes an action to activate. The ciphers do take actions to activate.
so you'd basically be burning your action this turn.
So I'd be burning my action to make it happen.
Correct. But then it doesn't start to, as far as the duration goes, it doesn't start until the next,
The next
round.
turn. That's fair.
Oh,
So for
well,
the
bully
Wasting
that.
1 turn.
No, save that, because that's not going to... I don't think this
Yeah,
is going
that
to
would've
go
been
past
solid.
another round.
Iona
Start.
ran into the same issue, one of hers, the fact that...
I ran into that with one of mine.
Yeah, because you activate it and then the thing happens. And so...
Then, yeah, I'm just
Apparently
going
no
to...
bonus actions.
It's
I
still-
don't know
you
that
can
he's
save
done
that.
with his thing yet, so I would probably just go ahead and hit him again, because that's what I've been
Missed.
trying to do, is stop him.
That's fair.
If
So-
I could actually hit, I could see you trying to focus on me, but since I didn't, you're focused on what
10.
you're focused on.
Which would actually be an 8.
That's a 14.
Yeah, so he would dodge.
Don't you get a free level of effort or whatever?
Even then,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
because he's got -2. Even if that adds 3, a total +1.
Oh, what was your... I didn't hear yours.
I got a 14.
14.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one put him to 11 anyways.
No,
So,
so he would still dodge it.
alright. Lord Eric?
Maybe it got fried in whatever lightning juice he just squeezed out to bring,
Yeah, I'm
bring
going
this
to
thing
observe
back.
That makes sense.
the lady.
Probably as you went to strike when he
Is she
I
a
have
lady?
so much
lightning.
energy just,
Anyway, I
energy
observe
just
her.
coursing through me that
Yeah.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
What about Lord Eric?
If it had hit you, it wouldn't.
Oh, you're doing analyze. Right?
I probably
Yeah,
would
I'm
have gone
Okay.
at least
So you're
down.
analyzing this round.
No, that would have been
Gotcha.
debilitated. Because
Well,
you're
that's what I'm saying.
impaired right now.
That's what I'm saying. I would have gone down.
He's
Not
analyzing.
dead, but down.
So he's analyzing the lady in the woods.
Yeah, what does she look like? What's she wearing?
What's she wearing?
Actually, I already sent a picture for you.
Oh yeah. The picture's
Yes.
still in the chat.
Shall I describe her?
She was wearing a cloak when you guys first met her.
Nothing
So,
but
Ava,
a cloak.
what are you wearing? Sorry.
She
that-
looks like a
right.
leaf.
Is that all she's
Iona?
wearing? Oh wait, she looks like a leaf.
No.
On the
Are
wind.
we attacking
A leaf on the
electric
wind.
dude?
That's what I was doing. I missed him.
You missed him.
I missed.
Like he's turned them into.
I'm really
mist.
good at defensive rolls, though.
Well, I'm really bad at rolling.
I believe in you.
Yeah, really bad at rolling.
What's happening?
I'm trying to
Uh,
attack you, but I got.
Oh, you're attacking me.
Where are you
I need to
attacking
roll
with?
against them.
well, I mean, he could roll, so
The Seeds of Fury, is that what you're doing? Or-
I think this die is weighted. I rolled 14 again.
it is weighted.
Here, you want to use mine? That's definitely not.
Basically,
Definitely not.
his Super Saiyan aura is continuing to burn up any attacks coming at him.
Yeah.
I'd like to apologize now to those 5 people that I'm just draining the life essence out of.
Yeah.
Oh, they're dead.
I still would like to apologize to the dead corpses.
They don't
Sorry, you can't resurrect.
Yeah, they
No,
started
I
out
can't.
dead.
I have consumed any life essence that was there that they might have resurrected from. I apologize.
I don't think you're sorry.
But it's for a good cause, I think.
Everyone
Probably.
disagrees on this subject matter.
I don't know.
No one agrees on it whatsoever.
think
Even the
it's for-
people who take the same side on it don't necessarily agree with each other. I'm on your side. Why? I don't know, because lights in the sky are pretty to look at. Oh, well, I'm bringing back this elf queen. Who's shooting arrows at me? Like, this is the most confused party ever.
Lightning in the sky is pretty to look at.
Lightning bugs are gods. Yes, we all know what you believe.
Well, Tornik,
Cudgel carrier.
your faith grows stronger now as a final lightning bolt from the sky strikes and then completes the ritual, and then the energy is poured into this portal that essentially opens, But as it opens, it'll lose a massive amount of energy that basically surges throughout the entire forest. I need everyone to make might rolls.
Everyone.
What's the difficulty?
Target number is 15.
12.
I know.
How about that one?
Okay, I'm rolling.
I'll come back to you.
Hey, your gods are real and they're gonna kill you.
I got a 9.
Well, does it count if I flipped it over? Now it's 15. No, it's 12 before.
17.
Finally.
I got a 9. Is there
Hey, good job.
like is this bad? Should I re-roll? Can I even re-roll?
You could use a XP to do
But
it.
is it bad?
That you'll find out after. So
What does that mean?
There's a large energy
You
pulse
may
that's
be
hitting
hit
you in
really
the face.
hard
Sounds
and
like
it
a
might
threat.
hurt.
it's a might defense roll. So
Is it just one of the arrows coming?
No, it's
No,
an
it's
energy
an
wave
energy pulse.
of negative energy from this queen being reborn.
I don't know about negative, but it's energy.
Okay.
Oh, it's negatively going to affect people.
Oh, that's fair.
I'll lay down.
I'm dead.
I'm gonna play dead. Can't hurt me. I'm dead.
He's
I'll
going to
take
get
it.
hit, is what that means. What was your roll?
9.
9.
9.
His roll is
screams.
no.
He screams as he falls to the ground. 9!
Like
Now we know where Lord Eric is from.
I do
It's
the
not
same thing
worth
Batman does in
spending
Justice
my
League,
XP
which is very un-Batman-like,
stop
and that's
a
put
war.
my arms up against.
and the thing was, you were hindered anyways,
a
but it just made it
energy
even
field.
worse.
I have previously said it's not worth it because it never works out.
Doom lays down.
All right,
Did we just? Nope.
you got a 17.
I'm not going to give you ideas. Never mind.
You got a 15.
Oh, actually, you need 2 more of these because I've got to cost me more for effort
Cost you more for effort.
because I'm impaired.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
he's in the impaired
That's right.
trap.
Yeah, impaired. Yep, I totally forgot about that.
I did too. I just thought about it and was like, wait, hold on.
Ouch.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm
it's all good.
probably not going to die.
I'll be fine.
It's fine.
probably not, huh? All right. So what happens is this massive amount of energy basically originates from the portal and then moves outward. So pushing some of you back. Lord Eric, you got knocked all the way back to the tree line.
Is there any bears near me?
No, you didn't roll a 1. Dan, on the other hand,
Isn't that bear still in love with me?
Dan finds the bear.
I found
And it's
the bear.
still in the mood. No.
Dan sees the bear just scratching his back.
When
I'm
I
just
get
waiting
that
for him.
feeling, that you healing.
Just its size.
Hey,
Torn it.
that might be
Should be
good
fun.
since it's
He is a bugbear.
and
So.
you got hurt.
Oh,
terribly.
Bear. Yeah.
So, yeah, that Iona, you were pushed back further into the forest. You're now long range from the center of the clearing. Lord Eric, you're now short range. But also, by the way, Ava in the tree is no longer in the trees. As you guys hear like a crash and a thud, as she's now ground level.
Oh, she even failed.
Yes,
Am I allowed to taunt her real quick?
That's when Duncan goes, ha!
and so you got pushed back as well to the tree line.
I did?
Yeah, because you failed yours.
Okay.
So only 2 that remained right here where the portal is Duncan and Kenrick with no ill effects. Tornik, on the other hand,
Goodbye.
not only did you get thrown, you hit a tree on the way.
I saw the lightning and I dove into it.
God, I'm here.
You got hit by
You're the
that
God
wave,
toucher.
thrown into the tree line, smacked into a tree, and even just knocked it down.
Nice.
So that is 5 damage for you, sir.
Awesome.
Before armor.
Before armor?
Yep, and you're also prone on the ground.
Yeah, he is. Literally.
Ow.
He's quite impaired now. There's 2 impaired people, and they're the people that were summoning this thing.
Because you got the wind knocked out of you. But now you have been touched by the lightning.
Yeah. I can only imagine he saw the lightning moment and was like, praise the lightning! Just praise the sunning.
As he lifts up the cudgel and then boom.
Exactly.
knocked out of it.
That's how I got struck last time. I lifted my weapon in the air and I got struck.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
You would think you would
I
learn.
think anybody can.
I lifted my cudgel
And
to
Duncan
hit
and
him,
I are the
and
only
got
ones like
struck.
right up on this thing.
Let me do my trick. There it is.
So it's up to this thing that hates Lightbringers that just walked out of a hole in existence.
This is fine.
Now I need everybody to roll initiative again.
Versus a Lightbringer and a Crazy Man.
Target number for this
I
one.
might be going last.
One moment.
If you say
One moment.
Yay, Duncan!
One moment.
That's better than we did.
The lower the better, right?
No, this is not golf.
That way
No,
you get to
this is
see
not
what's
golf.
I
happening
mean, I
before
have a
you...
2 and I'm not sad about it.
Target number is 15.
Oh no!
I didn't make
we
that.
all suck.
Start over here with Lord Eric. What'd you get?
The number 2.
I got a 2 too. That's awesome.
Ah,
It
two
wasn't a
twos.
one.
14.
14. Oh.
I'm seriously convinced this die is weighted.
You got 14,
14
as
again?
well?
It's 14 again.
This time it didn't work in your
Die.
favor.
No, that's really ridiculous.
You're way over there where no one can
I got
keep
half
an eye on
that.
you.
-2. Half that minus
What
2.
I haven't
Oh.
said is it has just 14 on every face.
She too.
11.
I
It's not a
was
1.
gonna laugh if you actually did get
It's
initiative.
2 ones in a row.
Yeah, all of us go after this thing.
That makes sense.
Makes initiative a
just
little bit easier.
We just all experienced something very exciting.
Can I just quickly shout out, you were right, I was the key.
I am the key master.
Are you?
Thank you for the encouragement.
Oh, and poor Tornik was the gatekeeper.
Yes, I'm taunting her and saying that, by the way.
There is only Zool.
I'm gonna go and put this here for the portal.
Are you a god?
Pretty sure.
Well,
the bear
since
was
they
the
go first, why not? And I did say they.
Uh-oh.
Is that the royal thing?
They have multiple personality disorder.
It is the royal they.
I mean, this is the queen we were summoning.
So you see this portal open, and through the portal, Kenrick and Duncan can see this with clarity. You can see through it, and it looks very similar to this forest and this clearing. The difference is it looks very like a darker hue. It's like it's almost like someone just basically sapped all the color.
They turned on the mood lighting.
It's Kansas.
You should go through there and light it up for them.
And then from this portal, you have 6 creatures waltz through.
Oh no. What do they look like?
You've got
Square.
5 fey creatures that walk out. That these look similar to elves that you guys are known to seeing around here.
and they
Oh,
The
should
difference
we-
is they're
should
gray
we bend the
tones,
knee?
so they're gray
We
skin.
should probably bend
Their
the knee.
eyes are about black as can be, but you can tell they still have the same features.
We should
Duncan.
bow before them.
These are called dark elves. They come from Niflheim and they are bad. Please hear me. This is what I was trying to stop. No, okay.
Do
Sorry.
they look nice?
Hopefully, the Lightbringer has
Okay.
light elves, right?
The light elf is over there, and we're really, really cross with him at the
No,
moment.
that's the lightning elf.
I'm not an elf.
Shut up, Newman. Newman.
That is what he is, yeah. He's finally learned my race.
All right. Then,
Don't call me Jerry.
also stepping out
Wait, are you wearing a yellow coat?
of the
Sorry?
Are you
portal,
wearing a yellow coat?
Yellow coat.
Yellow coat?
Low man in yellow
go
coat.
with something
It's like a white
here.
bed sheet. And I'm only wearing it just because people complained whenever they were like, oh, why are you
He's
naked?
naked.
They said, "Look here,
Where are
Dan
these
Dangle."
animals?"
Okay, that's gross. Don't do that.
Lieutenant Dan Dangle. He's a cop.
That is actually legitimately like the reason why he wears it too.
And of course,
think I
the last
remember
one stepping
asking
out
you
of
to
the
put it
portal.
on.
At the moment.
Probably.
All right, get your binoculars on.
It's been weeks.
You see
With your
this
special
other
eyes?
creature, which she actually has color to her skin. She's not gray toned.
Almost like she's been sucking the essence out of everybody else in the other world.
But her defining feature are her fairy-like wings, which, from everyone who knows the history and such, will recognize her as Elowith. But she has pale skin, reddish hair, fairy wings, which are dark. They're, kind of black, and also
Veiny.
veiny. Yes.
Ew.
And she's wearing like olive green for her outfit.
Like burnt maple leaves. I lean in character instead of yelling about Dark Elves and Niflheim, which would make no sense in this world. Nobody knows about that stuff. I would actually lean into Duncan and be like,
This is very bad. I can't drink us out of this one.
So
he was quite eloquent in his response.
as she steps out of the portal, and she just kind of breathes in the air, just kind of takes her hand and puts it, across her hair, kind of back, as she just takes in, this realm. And she goes, "At long last, freedom." And then the first thing she sees is a Lightbringer.
The people who imprisoned her. I'm sorry.
And she
dude.
looks at him and just gives him this stare and this glare.
Take
And
credit
she
for
goes,
letting her out.
"It's you again.
Say you're welcome.
I can't believe you're still alive. Your order, that is."
Well,
You've done it, Duncan. You've freed her.
She goes, "Still sending mortals to do their bidding."
You righted the wrongs of your order and released her from her cage. Convince her.
I'm rolling to pleasant social interaction.
Could I?
Actually, I have
All
an
right,
ability.
now you're gonna get 2 hindrances
I have
because of the history.
I'm trained
of
in
Lightbringer
deceiving.
here.
Okay.
So
It's just a normal roll then. 'Cause
Can
oh,
he-
you have it specialized?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then it's just normal roll.
Could I give
Unless you
asset
use a...
towards him because I'd like to convince her or help
could
convince
use-
her that he
You
hasn't
can as well because
been
technically,
hindering.
since that's their turn was basically entering. Yes, everybody else is doing their thing now, and so Duncan's taking his turn, and you can use your action to assist.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to do. Is
So, yeah.
basically explain that first off, I'm the one who finished the ritual and brought her, allowed her to come back, I should say.
As you
And,
stand up on the tree line.
Whereas some
I'm your servant.
individuals, as the only place I would glance is out into the trees, were trying to hinder. He at least did not attempt to hinder.
So you do get an asset for that.
Okay.
So it is.
So it goes from a 15 to a 12
And
after everything's been applied.
I have 2 effort. How much does effort cost for this?
First one costs 3, but you got 2 edge, right? Oh, what's your intellect edge?
My intellect edge I have none in.
Oh,
just
okay.
three.
So that's going to cost 3 points of intellect
For the first
For the
level
the
of
first
effort.
one.
Okay.
And you have 2 levels of effort, so you can spend another 2, and you could get a second level of effort.
Which would
So
drop
5 total would get you 2
So
levels.
it would go down to a 6 total number.
He's like, I don't want to die today.
So that'd be a 6 total.
Yeah, your roll that you
5
have
total.
to beat is
5 to
6.
spend,
Oh.
6 is your target
Oh,
number.
okay.
Yeah, I said that incorrectly.
Okay.
6 is your target number.
75% chance. You got this.
Stay on target.
Stay on target.
Oh no!
Did you not stay on target?
Luke, you've turned off your targeting computer.
No, that's what he's doing right now.
Oh god.
The first roll was a 3. The second one was a 13. Second one gave me a slight heart attack.
Fern's over here like, I said 75, not 25. Which way you rolling?
Come on, man. You had 3 times as much chance to get the success, and you still blew it.
It's a dice, man.
You know, if you have a whole jar full of Skittles and only 6 of them are poisoned, would you eat the Skittles?
No.
Yes.
Exactly.
Skittles are.
So as you start talking and
gonna say
start
it's
kind
not
of lumbering, you get a hold of yourself. And you actually use
Pull it together, man.
words. What do you say?
I know she's a great presence, but get it together.
Well, first off, the order has changed a lot since then, as in
Most of
almost
them are
no
dead.
more.
They're dead.
Good riddance.
I killed them all because of what they did to you.
I'm the last one.
Let him do his charmingness.
I am different from most of those, as in I am more open-minded, and I am trying to right the wrongs of our past brethren.
He's also better looking than the rest of them.
It's true. Gaze upon him.
All of it. As she looks at you, And then she looks over at Fern and she says, my child over there speaks for you. I know you couldn't have performed a ritual.
Mommy?
As she looks over at Fern. But you may have assisted him. For now, that's acceptable. As you see the other Fae that came out before her, as they're still kind of on edge, but they're not directed towards you now. They've kind of shifted their gaze to the rest of everyone else.
I'm in the woods eating tea leaves to try and get myself back up.
Nom nom.
Spending a recovery roll.
So, are you going to do that instead of getting up?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to lay here for a minute, guys.
That is
Understandable, to be fair.
4. I need 4 might,
There you go.
and I am no longer impaired.
You're like, okay, I caught my breath.
I just ate some ginseng
Just rolled over,
instead of drinking it.
caught your breath from the wind being knocked out of you.
To be fair, I'm still over there just lying on the ground, just like, no, seriously, he's fine. He's fine. I'm a rest
Tornik
here.
over here is like singed. Oh, all right. Iona, Kenrick, and Lord Eric.
Y'all are still smelling the burnt fur, by the way.
It smells like burnt bugbear.
Oh, that's not going away anytime soon. That's a forever
At this
scar.
point, is it because of how fast he flew through the trees and hit a tree and then proceeded to fell said tree? Is it like the absolute speed that, the air friction is also singeing his fur, or is it just purely the forehead?
It's just purely the forehead.
That's a bolt of lightning.
You ever
that
smelled
was too.
somebody that's
I
burned
was
their
thinking it was
eyelashes
burnt
off?
from the lightning. But
I didn't even think about the lightning.
He
And
rode
I'm the
lightning.
I am the
so
bolt rider now.
This is the pickle that I'm in.
Oh, you are long range, aren't you?
I'm a berserker.
You feel free to come right back.
Literally just be
It's still combat.
It's still combat. They're threatening. They're gazing at me hardcore. He's still alive. I can't see him anymore. My pickle is that I don't have a choice but to attack something.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, because the rage.
The berserker.
Berserk mode.
Do you not?
Not even transform, just berserk.
Do you not have the ability to try and do a difficulty 6 task?
I have the ability to
On
yeah, 2 int. So basically I'd have to roll 6 to undo it.
Yeah, I thought it gave you the option to try and do the difficulty 6 task to end your rage.
I gotta look at the wording on it. Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
I was pulling it up as well.
It's a 2 int difficulty, so yeah, it would be 6.
Oh, that's focus. Hey, it's focus.
First tier warrior, and it's...
It's not. It's underneath his.
Yeah, no, it's just berserk. It's for
Descriptor.
vicious.
Oh, it is descriptor, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's vicious.
Vicious descriptor. Yeah, that one comes off descriptor. His other one, where he actually transforms, comes off of his.
Yeah.
Specially
vicious,
built.
Alright, berserk.
Focus.
Once you begin fighting, it's hard for you to stop. Okay, in fact, it's difficulty to intellect tasks to do so, even if your foe surrenders or you run out of foes. If the latter occurs and you fail to stop, you attack the nearest ally within short range.
So yeah, he can
Yeah.
try.
That one he can stop himself, or attempt to, yes.
Granted, it's with the penalty still, but it's at least
Correct.
possible to attempt to stop before you attack.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's the only reason I initially looked at it to possibly pick it up too.
His other form, he doesn't have that option.
Yeah.
Now you have to decide that you want to try to stop.
Well,
I don't think he wants to attack them right now.
I mean, at this point, he's not an idiot. Like he was raised by a warrior culture, so he's not an idiot to know that like I'm outnumbered. I'm not even a big, huge thing right now.
But you have control change, though. You can change that.
Yeah, I mean, I could do this. This int roll could either be
What he's
to
doing
not
is-
attack things or to transform and attack things.
To double down, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think, like, in this mode, Kenrick is a warrior species, or he's from a warrior culture, but
As he's heavily
they're
breathing.
not barbarically idiots.
Yeah, not in this form.
In this form, he's not an idiot.
Yeah, right.
So I think he would take... What is it? Something is the better form of valor?
Oh,
Running away.
Sir Robin?
Strategically retreating?
Strategic
No.
retreat. Yeah, strategic retreat.
I don't know.
Bravely ran away. Sorry.
I don't know.
I can't take all 5 of them and this evil queen by myself. The paladin is bending the knee to not get killed as well.
Sure, we'll call that.
Tornik's still laying on the
Come
ground.
and find me in the woods.
Yeah, that's what I was... But I can't do that if I have to attack. So
Oh.
discretion is the better part of it.
discretion is the better form of valor. Yes, thank
I'm
you.
confused,
I just
though.
thought of that off
If
the
you-
top of my head.
If I fail
Definitely
this int
didn't
roll, I'm going
look
to
it up
attack
on a
her.
popular search engine.
Yep.
There is no choice. That's who I am.
Just roll. This is enough build.
I'm trying to. You told me to stop.
Bounce it, though.
Bouncy, bouncy.
You didn't bounce it.
That is a 9.
Which minus 2 is still 7.
Yep, which still beats
6.
6.
Yes, but if you had bounced it,
It
you
wouldn't-
might have beaten
I would
it
have
with
just
an extra
knocked
effect.
those over.
Alright, so you have exited out of your Berserker Rage.
Yes.
Which
So
means you also lose your bonus damage.
takes in a deep breath and just kind of like steps back a few steps. Just like a easy does it. Weird looking thingies. They kind of look like I do when I'm transformed. They have gray skin and black eyes. Just noting that. Odd.
Lord Eric, you're in the tree line.
Is there any bears near me?
What?
It's unbearable.
No, I didn't think I would use the bear this much.
Unbearable.
I guess, what, are we all kneeling before Zod?
I'm backing away from Zod.
Are you backing away whilst bowing?
No.
You're just backing
But I'm not shooting them with arrows.
Okay. Do you need calming?
I am calm.
Okay.
That is why I'm backing away. I am calmly thinking through my options.
Then I shall do the same thing. I will observe the scenario and wait for it to act
Okay, but
upon
he actually
me.
did something, though. He just rolled to do
You might have to roll for pleasant interaction. Do you have that?
I have deception, so
Use
I can
deception.
deceive that I'm using pleasant interaction.
Yes,
Well,
deceive
also,
them
you're,
into
like, at the
thinking you're
tree
helping.
line, too, so
Yeah.
you could
So,
also, like...
yeah, you're.
Oh, can I go back into the tree line
Yeah,
like
you
Homer
could
Simpson?
retreat into
I
the
just-
tree line.
You're in the tree line already.
Retreat is the option.
Yeah.
Sir Robin,
I
run
could just
away.
be like, hello, la la la. See what
So
she-
long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Could I just start singing and dancing and see how she reacts to that?
It's a dance off.
I've heard people have saved entire galaxies that way.
I'm just gonna stand there and wait for her to address me, and because to address someone of royalty is rude, if not,
First address.
first address. Thank you.
Okay. Demon flying thingies
She's addressing.
and a dark
She's
winged
addressing
queen.
me?
They're not
Yeah, she's addressing each
She
one.
undressing me
I don't. Do they have wings
with
as
her
well?
eyes.
They do.
Do it.
Do they have wings as well, or just her?
Just her.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
the little chips have wings. Sorry. They just look like evil elves, and she looks like a demonic queen. And she is addressing you with her eyes.
Oh, I
that's
knew it.
stereotyping.
So you can either run away or try to deceive her. Or
Wait.
attack her.
What'd she say to me?
Nothing.
They're
far,
staring at you with ill intent. Who are you? They're trying to figure out
Have they
whether...
asked me that?
Well, he pretty much already pointed at the tree line and said they didn't help, but he helped.
I didn't point it out
by not helping.
specifically. I
You
more
said
gestured
the
in the
trees.
direction the arrows were coming, but I didn't specify who yet. Just for clarity.
There's nothing stealthy about it. You're in the tree line, but she does see you.
Hello.
And so she's basically going to each one of you, and she's trying to gauge, who are you? Are you a threat,
What side
or
are
are
you
you on her side?
Are you firm?
Oh, is that a question?
Or
Yes.
Yes.
Or
Lord
run
Eric
away.
is on Lord Eric's side.
I mean, you could run away, but that could also just automatically make you guilty.
Run away, convince her you're on her side by deception, or do something fantastically quirky
Now, deception only
and
works
altogether
if you actually
unseen by
aren't
everybody
honest.
else's logic.
I could make her forget the last 5 minutes.
You could try.
You could.
I don't
Wait,
know.
where did I come from? And then she would remember that she likes him,
Yeah.
and then he would be in threats again.
Okay, so I was asked a direct question, which was, "Are you cool?" And I was like, "I'm cool."
But you have to convince her that you're cool.
Oh, I have to roll.
You have
Now
to
it's-
roll.
Deception.
Yeah, that's gotta be deception.
It's not deception. I actually am pretty cool.
No,
So-
this is deception because you did try to prevent her from being born.
You explicitly
Oh,
stabbed
okay.
me.
I'm rolling. I've rolled an 11.
No.
Yeah, okay, let me
That-
roll
that's-
again then.
Oh,
12. That's another one above that.
I don't think that's a success still, but
no, it's not.
Oh, I didn't even know
15 is
what
target
I
number.
needed to roll.
BBEG.
I don't know what that means.
Big bad evil guy.
oh,
You're
ow,
me?
Or
big
gal
bad
in
evil
this
girl.
case.
Okay,
Big bad evil girl.
you just assume gender. How dare you?
Hey, you don't know what she identifies as.
You're not wrong,
BBEF.
but you did just say she.
Big bad
Oh.
evil Faye.
Big bad evil Faye.
You're.
BBEF.
I'll take it.
All right. So, as you use your suave personality and you try to convince her, she basically cuts you short. And she says, "Don't sit there and lie to me. You're just as bad as the one over there." She kind of nods over into the forest line all the way over there.
What, that Fern?
Oh, good. You do see her. Good.
The one that fell out of the trees.
The eye patch chick.
I'm not bad.
The stranger that was
her.
helping us.
Fell out of the trees, not felled a tree.
The one that's entertaining the bear?
Iona, you're a
Um,
long distance away from the center there.
I'm assuming she can't see me, right?
Yeah, no, you're further in, so she hasn't spotted you.
Or me.
I'm gonna keep it that way.
You got a line
I'm gonna wait and see what happens.
and a felled tree.
Or, well, all right.
That's what I'm gonna do.
So if a bugbear fells a tree in a forest and no one's around to hear it,
Everybody knows it happened.
okay, just making sure.
It was a bugbear's fault.
They may not have heard it, but they smell the burnt hair.
That makes sense.
All right.
That burnt hair came.
All right.
to her.
Yep.
Again.
So, you guys can also see in the distance, you see Ava pick herself up as she fell from the tree.
Did I get blasted in the direction of her?
No.
Nope.
You this way.
That's bad.
So the opposite direction.
That's too bad.
And so Eloith, she looks over in that direction, and she goes, another traitor.
That the irony of the traitor calling someone a traitor. Okay, anyways.
No, Eloith is
looking at
Ava and calling Ava.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yes.
that's fair. That makes
Yes.
more sense.
Oh, she's just in a different direction of you.
No, to be fair, I thought you were saying Ava was the one saying this.
No, it's
Like
Eloith.
referring to us as traitors. I was like, but,
Oh no, Eloith is directing towards Ava.
yeah, that's fair.
And so Eloith says this. She says, "Given my newfound freedom once again, and that I'm in a good mood, I will give you an opportunity to prove your loyalty." As she looks down there towards Ava, "Capture her and bring her to me.
Cool. Yeah.
Prove your loyalty."
Cool.
Who's she saying this to? All of us?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
All of you guys.
Who's
So
Ava?
she's what, long distance away?
She's long distance away, yes. And then, of course, out of this portal, you see more Fae pour out, but they're not like the elvish ones you see in front of you. They're more like the tiny fairy creatures that start pouring out.
Aww.
As they start basically pouring out into the air and kind of spreading
But
out.
they're like mosquitoes. They bite and bleed you dry.
Yeah, they're kind of swarming right now, kind of like a locust.
Yep, that's bad. This is all bad,
It'll be fine.
says the servant of the evil one.
I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Starfall. If you did, be sure to head on over to our website at www.saturdaynightgamingllc.com and check out some of our other cool games. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming signing off.